Hello my beautiful Pisceans, and welcome to your general guidance for the rest of February with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. It's tea and tarot time with Julie, so grab yourself a cuppa or whatever it is that you want. Put your feet up, get yourself comfy. We're going to be looking at what is going on for my Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching for the rest of February, and a very happy birthday to my early Pisces at the end of February. There's a lot going on in February for all signs, okay, but let's just recap briefly. Okay, we have got between the 14th and the 20th particularly a lot going on. There's conjunctions, there's eclipses, there's the Chinese New Year on the 17th. That's when we move into the year of the fire horse and everything opens up. Then on the 26th we've got Mercury going retrograde, so it's a very busy month up there, so that's going to impact us. Now what this is all about in February, everything sort of cracking open, shifting open, not making us, sorry, I'm just listening to my team and what they're saying. This is your time now to really start to begin the rest of your life, okay? The old energy is almost done, the new is opening up, and February is the beginning of that, okay? So let's have a little look. Let's bring the camera down. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams to begin with. We're going to clarify with a different deck. We'll also get some affirmation cards, okay? All right, for my Pisceans, please, my beautiful Pisces, let's see what we have. We've got the moon, all right, very, very Piscean. All right, we've got the Two of Cups. Oh yeah, we've got the eclipses going on in February as well, all right, so that's why the moon is there. And we've also got the Lovers. The Lovers has been out quite a lot, all right, so Lovers is about relationships, but also making decisions, so it's decision time, okay. We've got the Palace of Cups, the High Priestess, all this moon energy, and the Queen of Coins, okay. Right, let me get your affirmation. These are mine from Hoping to Having. What's the most appropriate affirmation for my Pisces, please, for the rest of February? Kindness. Oh, isn't that nice? Kind. I am kind. I show kindness. Kindness comes back to me tenfold. Right, beautiful energy of being kind. Now, start that with you, please. All right, be kind to you. This is the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards, and all the cards I use. Did I tell you this? All the cards I use are linked below. Okay. All right, for Pisces, please. Change, which we know is happening in February, but it's also particularly strong when it's anybody's birthday season, because the end of the cycle, the new solar year, the solar return. This is a number one, right? New beginnings, change, make space for the new, change is coming. Allow change to unfold. That's the bit I feel really drawn to with this card. Allow change to unfold. Don't push it, don't struggle against it, don't resist it, just let go, just allow. The change is meant to be happening. So the more we can go with it, the easier and better it'll be. So we have got three major arcanas out of six: the moon, the Lovers and the High Priestess. And we've got the moon showing up twice because it's in the High Priestess card as well. And we are going into eclipse season. So the moon cycles are going to be very important for you this month. And what is the moon doing? It's bringing up to the surface that which we can't necessarily see. It can trigger fears and insecurities, but then we can deal with them and action them. It also helps us to just align with, I'm okay with what I can't see. I don't need to know everything right now. I'm going to trust that it's unfolding, and that's what we have in the change card. We're allowing it to unfold. So the moon says, you know, I can't see as well at night than I can in the day. Of course, that is less light. So when it's less light, we've got to trust more in our intuition and our inner knowing. The lunar cycles are extremely powerful. You know, the moon can and does affect and impact on the oceans and the tides. And we are 70% water, so it brings up to the surface what we're holding deep down as well. And that enables us to move into the flow. Now the moon is rooted down with the palace of cups, and as we can see, the palace is under the water. So we've got all of this sort of lunar, watery energy. Pisces, you're a water sign. We are in the flow. We really want to feel that flow. When we are in the flow, allowing our emotions and feelings to come up, because that's water energy, is our emotions, how we feel about things. It's also our intuition, our gut feeling, because we don't necessarily have the answers, but we feel them coming up from within. So there's going to be a lot of that intuition going on for you this month. A lot of feelings coming up, a lot of awareness deep down coming up, welcoming and embracing this change, going with the flow, getting into the flow. Let me show you this card a little bit clearer, all right? So you've got this beautiful palace under the water, the Palace of Cups. Now this deck is the only deck, to my knowledge, the only tarot deck where there is a palace for each of the suits. Is where the king and the queen of that suit live. And it's water, so it's represented underwater, so that we can feel, rather than drowning under the water, that we are in the flow and the water is holding us and carrying us and allowing, and we're in that allowing. That's your emphasis this month. I allow the change. I allow myself to trust my intuition and go with the flow. And that flow is taking you to the Two of Cups. Now this is about love and connections, first and foremost with yourself. I love myself and I want to love my life. I want to tap into my inner being and really love me. It's also about loving life, your spiritual team, the people around you, your connections and relationships. So we're really opening the heart to allow those loving connections to take place. And the High Priestess is wanting to guide you here. The Priestess, number 2, we've got the Two of Cups, number 2 with the Priestess. These are relationships and bonds, emotional bonds, not the chains that bind you, but the loving bonds, all right? Because love flows freely, we allow. Okay, so what we've got here is that the High Priestess is asking you to tap into your intuition, to allow your feelings and emotions to come forward. But because we've got the Palace of Cups, we're not resisting anything, we're just flowing with it, and it feels good. So I'm getting a bit croaky, I've done quite a few readings today. So trusting, going with the flow, aligning and being kind. Because think who lives in the Palace of Cups, King and Queen of Cups. Compassion coming from the heart, being kind. Start with you, being kind to you. So listening to that intuition to allow you to flow forward. And as you're flowing forward in that energy of life, wherever it's flowing and you're not resisting, you're going with it, then you're moving yourself towards decision time. We've got the Lovers here, which represents making a decision from the heart. We're back to that King and Queen of Cups, listening to the heart, listening to the flow, making decisions that support you within your highest good. Now those decisions can be related to relationships. This could be to do with your significant partnership or your children or anything that you feel really connected to. So this can be about shifts and changes within those relationships and making decisions that support you. And the Lovers card is saying make those decisions from the heart, not the head. The head will come up with every reason why you can't and shouldn't do something, but listen to the heart, because the heart will say, this feels right, follow my inner guidance. The High Priestess is saying follow and listen to your intuition. You've also got the Queen of Coins here. Now, not only is she Miss Moneybags, all right, financially secure, she's also incredibly intuitive. She's grounded and earth. She's not airy fairy. She's not living on cloud cuckoo land. Everything she is and does is grounded in reality, trusting her intuition, to guide her into her most secure life. She is about security, not just financial security. There's no good having the money if every other part of your life is all over the place. She wants to be grounded and secure in her world and life, including her relationships. So we begin to allow the feelings to come up that may help us look at these relationships and say, actually, that person triggers within me massive insecurity. I don't feel safe when I'm around them. I don't feel happy when I'm around them. Right, so what am I going to do about it? We're going to just follow that guidance, listen to the inner guidance. It really is a very simple message for you this month, Pisces. We're going to clarify and find out some more, but it's really about trusting your intuition and going with the flow into that change from a very loving and kind place. All right, let's find out some more. Which deck am I using? I'm going to use the Marchetti Tarot. Tell me a bit more for my Pisces, please. What's all this change and flow leading me to, and why? Just tell us a little bit more, please. Thank you. Oh, hello, it's moving you to your 9 of Cups. Happy days. Right, a wish fulfilled. Happiness, fulfillment. Look at this little doggy. Oh, bless him. Chilled out on the rocking chair, having a lovely time with a beautiful home in the background, the cups all around. This is your happiness. This is what it's moving you to. Many of us have been living lives that are unhappy, unfulfilled, stagnant, blocked, locked. Now we're moving into the flow of I deserve to feel fulfilled and happy and content, and I am allowing life to move me into where my intuition is trying to guide me, because my intuition is coming from my higher self and my soul, because it knows, oh, there's a wonderful life there, you'd love it, let's move you there. All right, now it doesn't have to be a physical move, doesn't mean that we're moving to the other end of the country or the world in order to achieve that. Very often some small tweaks, some small changes can make the most significant impact on our happiness and world. So this is happening to move you towards a particular goal or dream or wish that is going to really make you very happy. And there's the King of Cups from our Palace of Cups showing up. Say it. Just trust. Just flow. Don't rail against, don't, we can all do it. He's surrounded by the water and he doesn't stress out. He's just like Zen, in the flow, emotional maturity, compassion, feeling very safe and secure. No reason not to, but just allowing. All right? Anything else? 4 of Wands. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. The 4 of Wands represents home, upgrades, improvements. This can be a new home, somebody moving in with you, including a furry friend. This can be new babies arriving. This can also be promotions and good things happening at work and in your career. This can be taking your relationships to the next level. And particularly because it's February and Valentine's Day, this is when a lot of people get engaged and they take their relationship on to the next level. Let's move in together, let's get married, all of that lovely stuff. You may well be, going for a new home and wanting to move, or improving the home you have. This is saying the 4 of Wands, we call it the 1111 card. I put the cornerstones in, I've done the work, and I'm ready to go to the next level. So this is massive upgrades and improvements that you're being moved towards in that change. So just trust, allow, and all will be well. All right, I want one more final card before we go to the angels, please. And we've got the 8 of Cups. They're just confirming. All right, the 8 of Cups is the moving on, moving towards something new, something better, something that you are ready for. So it's time. How exciting. Let's get you an angel card, my beautiful Pisces. Thank you so much. This is the Oracle of the Angels, by the way. And we have awakening. I think Capricorn had that as well. It's been out a few times, the awakening card. It's a number 29, which comes to an 11. We don't break the 11 down because it's a master number of self-mastery. What do I want? Where am I going? This is my life. I'm in charge of my life. This is my destiny. And you see, she is awakening to her heart, to her power, to her light, to her intuition. You are awakening to all that you are. This is beautiful, Pisces. I love this for you. All right, my lovely people, that's what I have for you for the rest of February. I will be still popping in with some general guidance, so keep an eye out, all right? If this was helpful, you know what to do. I'm going to pop up here your playlist now for all 12 signs for the rest of February, and so you can see your other placements as well, all right? I'll see you next time. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.